Hi everybody, it's Rashia from the Happy Confident Future Foundation and Girls Destined for Greater Mentoring Group. Welcome to Girl Talk. So if you are just joining us for the first time, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. So we provide a source for girls to text in questions that they may have about anything in life. So boys, parents, just life in general, friends, college, getting to know yourself better, whatever the questions may be, we will definitely have an answer for you. So all you have to do is text the number below, 313-461-5812. I'm listing that in the comments below, but again, it's 313-461-5812. Texting your questions, let us know what it is that's on your mind, and we will definitely get an answer for you. If we start to get more and more questions, which is starting to happen, we'll definitely look into the option of going live for you and answering more than one question per episode. So definitely Girl Talk is moving along. So that's what we are about, and that's what we do here. But before we jump into Girl Talk, I will talk to you a little bit about Happy Confident Future Foundation, what's going on this week, and what to expect. So first things first, I have to give a huge thank you to everybody who showed up for us at Blaze Pizza this past Saturday. Here in Michigan, we celebrate something called Sweetest Day. So it's kind of like a Valentine's Day, but just for guys. So a lot of people showed up even on Sweetest Day. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting us and being there for us. Blaze Pizza was awesome. So thank you guys so much for hosting us and letting us use your venue. We definitely appreciate it. And it was a really, really good time. If you want to see pictures, check out our Instagram, Girls Destined for Greater. We have pictures posted there, so we just had a good time at Blaze Pizza. So that's first. Secondly, I mentioned to you guys last week, we have been nominated for a Tux and Chucks Award. So the good news about Tux and Chucks, they have a reception every year, or a gala every year, and they award nonprofit organizations with a grant to help them continue doing the great things that they've been doing. So I am very just blessed and elated that we are on the list to possibly receive a Tux and Chucks Award. The only thing we need from you guys is your help. So what happens is you click the link below. I'm also listing that in the description box, but you click the link below that says Tux and Chucks next to it, and then you go on, scroll to the bottom, and vote for the Happy Confident Future Foundation. It simply asks you for your first name, your last name, your email address, and then you go vote. You can only vote one time, guys. So if you have already voted, thank you so much. And if you have not voted, please hop on right now, click that Happy Confident Future Foundation button to vote for us to receive a Tux and Chucks Award so we can continue to do the great things that we've been doing here in the city. So that's one. Two, we have winter registration. It is well underway. So we do have girls signed up for winter registration, and registration is still open. It will be open all the way up until January. So we start our 8-week mentoring course with our girls on January 13th. So we'll go from January 13th to March 3rd. During those 8 weeks, we'll meet every Saturday, and we will talk about everything from self-esteem, dreams, leadership, goals, boys, communication, whatever it is, you name it. Our goal in this 8-week course is so we can help create well-rounded young ladies who have definitely the knowledge and the know-how to go out and be successful, get good grades, and ultimately go out and lead better lives and great lives and amazing lives. We are helping young ladies set themselves up for the lives and the success that they want. So definitely, if you know a teen girl, a neighbor, a cousin, a niece, a friend, whoever needs to be in this program, I am also linking that link below, and all you have to do is click on it for registration, sign your girls up. There is an early bird special going on right now that you probably want to take advantage of, and it will be an awesome time. My team and I have put together a great program for our girls so they can really go out and succeed. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait. I'm so excited for the girls that we have signed up already and the ones that'll come. I'm super excited and ready for our 8-week course for our teen girls. So definitely sign up for that. Now, into the meat and potatoes. what we come today for. So I do have a question written down here, and I don't have names. The girls just send in their questions anonymously, and that's done on purpose. So I have a question here from a girl, and it reads, how do I deal with parents that are overprotective? All right, so how to deal with parents that are overprotective. So my advice, I have a few things to say in regards to that. Number one, it depends on what you think overprotective is. So if you think overprotective is picking who your friends are, deciding when and where you can go somewhere, how long are you going to be there, who's going to be there, did I meet their parents, well, what are you doing and why are you doing it this way, you should do it better that way, those different overprotective things. So that we call overprotective. So I'll share a quick story with you. I had 2 brothers and an older sister. I am the baby of 4. So I hear you. There are a lot of things that you can see your siblings do, or even other kids your own age do, that you just simply aren't allowed to do. My brothers and I were closer in age, so there were a lot of things that I wanted to do that I wanted to do, but I couldn't do. So there were things that they were doing that I wanted to do that I couldn't do. We get together. So, and it used to frustrate me so bad. And I'm like, well, David and James are doing X, and why can't I do it? Like, I mean, we're all in the same family. What's going on? So, my mom would always tell me, like, you're not a boy. You can't do everything that they do. And that's just simply the way that it was. And I used to think my mom was so mean, because I'm like, we can't do anything. We can't go anywhere. I can't talk to anybody. Like, I have to stay on the porch. If I ride my bike, I have to stay within this realm of the block. And I just thought she was so unfair. So now, as an adult, I will honestly say, and this is just understanding where you're coming from as a teenager, and then speaking to you as a full-fledged adult, having a protective parent is not necessarily a bad thing. So usually there are things that your parents can see that you can't see that they need to protect you from. And it's just simple as that. And I'm speaking to you as a mentor, as a mom as well, because I do have kids. So I'm speaking to you in that nature of, usually if there's something out there that we see as parents, we are going to try to fight tooth and nail to keep you away from it. So let's use an example. Have you ever been in school or been around a new group of girls or new group of friends, and you're just like, this one girl, she just, it's something about her, and I just, she's really mean, I don't really like her too much, and your best friend is starting to become friends with her, and you warn her, like, hey, she may not be a good person, I saw her doing this, or I saw her doing that, and she just seemed to be a very mean and not nice person, you gotta be careful. But your friend says, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna be friends with her anyway, and then you get angry or you get upset because your friend's not listening to you. Or when, let's say, you get a new cell phone and you get the cell phone and nobody can touch it. Your little sisters can't play with it, your little brothers can't play with it, you barely even want your parents to see it again because you want to protect this thing that's yours and you just got it, it's brand new and it's fresh, and you want nothing to happen to it, and you will fight tooth and nail. Like, even if you playing music on the cell phone, like, no, you can't change the station, it's my phone, right? Parents are kind of the same way. So we look out and we see our children that we want to protect. We don't want anybody to touch them. We don't want anybody to harm them, because if they do, we are so fragile and scared that everything is completely over. So we don't want to see that. As far as the friend example, you were able to see something that your friend wasn't able to see, and you see the danger, like you see the horrible stuff about to happen, and you want to stop it because you love and you care about your friend. Same thing for us as parents. We love and we care about you so much that we will do anything to protect you. So when it comes to picking who your friends are, picking who you can hang out with, parents have that intuition and they have that sense to protect you naturally. That's God-given. And when we use those things, it may seem mean or it may seem unfair, but I promise you it is for your good. Now, do you have to wait till you become an adult to completely understand it? Yes and no. So I say yes because once you become older, you'll think back like, doggone it, I get it now. I get it now. The other piece that I want you to look at is communication. Talk to them. Talk to your parents. And your parents will talk to you. Just become a little bit more open. When you're a little bit more open and you tell your parents what's on your mind, you start to talk to them, you start to communicate with them, that lets them know where your head lies. So when you do ask to make different decisions, or you do ask to hang with this person or that person, they will know, like, I've talked to my daughter, I've communicated with my child, I know what they're capable of. So even if placed in this different type of situation, they know how to react. So start to open up those lines of communication and be open with your parents. Talk to your parents. 9 times out of 10, they want to hear what you have to say. You guys are at that age where it's kind of like, okay, parents, y'all so uncool. Let me just go on about my business. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm talking to my friends. But this one, I want you girls to really reach out and start to communicate with your parents, because the more they know about what's going on in your head, you might find that they will be a little bit more lax with you. You might find that they will be a little bit more willing to let you do more things. But you have to have that open line of communication. Because if they don't know where your head is, then know that they want to do everything that they can to protect you. They don't know how you're thinking or what you're going to do or what your next move is going to be. So it's important for them to know that. Also, if I could give you another example, look at it like this. You see a complete stranger walking down the street. He has on like beat up clothes, a hoodie, he looks like he's looking for his last meal. The first thing that you probably want to do to protect yourself, because you don't know what this guy is gonna do, he looks real shifty, you're gonna walk across the street. Now, he could be the nicest guy in the world, but we don't know that because we don't know this person and we don't know where his head is. So you're gonna do what you need to do to protect yourself and move across the street. Same thing with the parents. If they don't know what's going on in your head, or if you haven't talked to your mom or your dad in a week or 2 or 3 days, they don't know what's going on with you, and then you approach them after a week of not talking to them and say, hey, can I go to this party? They're like, yeah, no, because you can't go to the party because you're barely talking to me. So let alone go to the party and have fun and experience, do some of whatever with somebody else. No. You need to have a good communication with me first. So that is my advice to you. Having an overprotective, or what we perceive as overprotective parents, is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. And parents, older people, not even necessarily parents, but even older teens, young adults, you can comment on the comments below and kind of share your thoughts on this too. If you had overprotective parents, I know I did. I know a couple of people on my board did. My husband actually did not have an overprotective parent, and he's not here now, but he's one to tell you that it's probably better to have an overprotective parent than not. So definitely, so that is my advice to you. I know that that was a little bit long-winded, but I hope that I was able to drive that point home for you. And I hope that you understand now that your mom or your dad, they just simply love you and they want the best for you. They don't want anything bad to happen to you. So that is my advice to you. So girls, again, if you have any more questions, if you want to talk about anything, I don't care if it's the weather this week, what's in social media, what's going on with this different movie stars, music artists, whatever the case may be, we talk about everything here at Girls Destined for Greater. So send in your questions to 313-461-5812. If you don't have a phone, you want to email, that's okay too. You can email us at info@thehcffoundation.org. So that's info@thehcffoundation.org. Go ahead and send in your questions and we'd love to answer them. So until next time, I hope you guys have a beautiful day and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.